Thank you for joining us tonight, live from Blaine, Minnesota. That was the introduction that John Benton had envisioned early during the planning stages for the Four Seasons Curling Club. Now, that dream has become a reality. Last week, a television crew took over the curling facility to produce a first-of-its-kind, made-for-TV curling event.
This show will air, what we're being told by NBC is it's going to be starting late January and go through early March. So it'll be a 6-week series, Friday nights on NBC Sports Network, Curling Night in America. The official name for the event itself is the U.S. Grand Prix of Curling, but I think it's going to be known as Curling Night in America.
The preparations for Curling Night in America were extensive, but John thought that the event was running as smoothly as could be expected.
There was a lot of moving parts to get this done in a very short amount of time, but we're super excited and it's been going very well.
It didn't take long for the staff and volunteers to get an idea of just what an undertaking it would be to turn the facility into a television studio.
As with anything, you know, there's a whole bunch of stuff that you don't really think about, and especially when it comes to TV, if you're not familiar with it, you know, there's some things that happen behind the scenes that you know, have to happen. And so, yeah, we removed a pane of glass in the bar viewing area so that we could get a large camera into the position that it needed to be to tape the games.
Besides removing the pane of glass, lights had to be hung, cables had to be run, bleachers were rented, parts of the ice were covered with carpet, and microphones were placed all over the rink. However, once the stage was set, the attention turned to the competition on the ice, as Team USA hosted teams from 3 other countries.
Well, the competition itself is unique in that it's only 4 teams for each gender. So 4 men's, 4 women's teams, double round robin, and you've got our top high performance teams for the men and the women for USA, and then the top teams from each one of the represented countries in each gender, so China, Japan, and New Zealand.
Many members from the Four Seasons Curling Club volunteered at the event. John was happy to see that level of participation from the community.
It's been really, really good. The membership has really, really supported the event, and a lot of them have come out to watch and are helping out as volunteers. So although it takes a little bit of ice away from them, it gives them an opportunity to interact with world-class curlers and a TV event, you know, first of its kind. So, you know, it's a nice trade-off.
At the conclusion of the 3-day competition, the organizers were already talking about coming back to Blaine in the future. And that is exactly what John was hoping to hear.
This is hopefully the first of many of these to come.
For North Metro TV News, Ben Hale reporting.